Hello everybody, how you doing? Welcome in winter wonderland Sweden. It has snowed yesterday, as you can see, and I thought, well, let's go back to my bushcraft camp, because is a long time ago, and see if it's still standing or if it's broken. Yeah, I think it's 7 weeks ago, so I'm not sure if it's still standing or, I don't know. So let's have a look. Okay, no good news. The main beam has broken. That's a pity. That's not what I expected to see. Well, my plan for today was to do some additions to the bushcraft camp, add some sidewalls, but mainly have a winter barbecue. I have with me a spare rib, make a fire, and do some additions to the bushcraft camp. But I think the plans have changed. Yeah, it's not fun actually. Well, I think let's go to work. It's still morning, so I have time. First, get a spare rib out. I marinated it yesterday, so what? It's gonna be the new support beam. fun thing is, all the beams are pretty much the same length. Some a little bit thicker, some a little thinner, but you can feel the difference in weight. This one is pretty light. The other one is extremely heavy, but it's almost the same size. So I think I can say now this is dry wood and the other one is full of water, I think. So that's a good indication for me if it's usable for firewood or not. Now it's falling. Yes. All the way around. The name tag you just saw is from Thijs. It was a gift from when we moved from the Netherlands to Sweden. Attach the ropes. New main beam or main support beam. Now try to use the frozen ropes to attach the support beam to the trees right there. There. It's under 100 2 weeks ago, and now it's 160, 150, something like that. So thank you all for subscribing, and it's really motivating for me to make more videos actually. Tight as before. Thank you. I'm not sure if it's gonna hold. Support beam is tied to the trees, so we're almost there. We don't need this. Well, ultimate test. Good. Steady as a rock. Well, the last one was also steady as a rock, but it broke down, so. Oh. Some are very short. This is a heavy one, so I'm placing it to the side. So not the heavy logs are in the middle. So the lighter logs more into the middle, so I'm sure that it holds better than the last one. I'll have a watch with me where I can see the temperature, so I'm gonna hang it on a tree and see what's the actual temperature. Also very heavy. It's been in the backpack, so now it's 0. So I think if I put it on a tree it would be -3 or something. I'm not sure. We will see. Well, I'm missing one beam, and it makes sense because that's this one. But, okay. The original plan in the beginning of this week was, well, I put some moss on the back end, and then it began to snow. So I thought, nah, that's not a good idea. I can not take any moss from the ground. That's it's frozen. So maybe some additions to the bushcraft camp was my idea. I have some firewood here still. Let me show you. Last time I was here, I kept some firewood, so that's good for the start, or maybe it's enough. 1, 2, 3, 8 logs, so should be enough. We only have to start a fire. And this is the fire pit. I'm gonna look for some logs to make a fire reflector if the ground is not too frozen. So looking for some logs. I see already some logs from 2 months ago. The advantage of logs that are rotten or not as dry as I want to, they are perfect for a fire reflector, because what's the use of a fire reflector not catching fire? So if it's rotten, it's, you know, it's not going to be as fast on fire. So that's good. It has to be on the right distance. I think if I got my fire pit here, my fire reflector will be here somewhere, just a little bit distance. So fire reflector it is, and then start the fire, because I need some good coals and embers to have a nice evenly heat for the spare rib. Spare rib? Yeah, I got spare rib for lunch. The name tag you just saw was a gift. Is a gift. When we moved from the Netherlands to Sweden, we got this from Thijs. So thank you, Thijs. It's very nice. Colwoods name tag. I like that. Thank you. Thank you. And the other thing I have to say is thank you for so many subscribers. This past 2 weeks it was exploding with subscribers, so thank you all who subscribed. I appreciate it very much. And I was just under 100 2 weeks ago, and now it's 160, 150, something like that. So thank you all for subscribing, and that's really motivating for me to make more videos actually. So thank you. The fast way. Need some more logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it has to be at least I need 3, 4 more logs. I hope this one is thick enough. We've made a point, but on the other side actually we need to tip off a little bit of the end, so taper it actually. So if I'm put it into the ground, normally the wood on top will split. So if you taper it a little bit, it would not split. Let's have a try. Like this actually. I don't know if you can see it. Ready. is the fat wood, the dark line, and that will burn pretty good. So we can start a fire with this, search for some little twigs, prepare the fire, and then ready to go. Well, the fire is on, not as big yet, but in the meantime I'm gonna make the logs in front of the fire reflector. I'm gonna make kind of a structure to put my grill on, so I can, grill my spare rib. Let me show you. So there I can put my grill and put on the spare rib. A very simple grill, but it does the job. Here it is. spare ribs are ready. So first I'm gonna set up my coffee pot because we need some good coffee. Where is it? Yes! Way too big, but hey, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna prepare my coffee and then get the spare ribs off the grill, and then put my coffee pot on it. And in the meantime, I ate my spare ribs. Coffee will be done. Coffee is ready. Then some water extra. How much do we need? That's enough. Maybe I have to melt snow to get some extra drink for today, but well, this is for 2 cups. Good coffee. This is one part, and they smell pretty good, I must say. One and with the barbecue spare rib number 2. Now we need some bigger fire for the coffee. Let's have a short break and then we can eat. Let's eat. I don't know how, but just start somewhere. Some bones. Perfect. You know what the fun part is of today? Not only that my bushcraft camp was broken, but this morning I started the car and it started directly, that's no problem. But I put it yesterday, I think it was, yeah, it was yesterday. I put it on the handbrake. Very stupid. Because it was -8, -6 this night. So the handbrake was frozen. So as a Dutchie, you take the bike. It was take some time to come here by bike, but it's okay. Gonna put this one extra on again, so it's not too cold. So spare ribs are gone. And the fire was good for the spare ribs. Not too many flames, mainly embers and coals, so there was a lot of heat, but not directly flames. Otherwise the spare rib would burn on the outside and not be ready on the inside. So that was a good fire for the spare ribs. Very happy that it did it like that. And now the coffee is boiling, and I will show you. More flames, so there's more heat, so the water can boil. There's some water to going through the knob, and then you can see if the coffee is ready. So now it's just still a watercolor, and if it gets more brown, you know the coffee is ready. Or if you want to have a really dark coffee, you can see it through the knob. So that's perfect. I like coffee. And as you can see, the fire reflector with a professional grill holder. Not. So after I'm done here, I'll tear down the grill structure, and then the fire reflector will remain here. But as I said, I came here to get some work done on the side walls, but instead of that I had to rebuild the whole bushcraft camp. So no sides today, because it took me some time to rebuild. It took me some time to come here, because I had some problems coming to here with my car and etc. But so rebuild the camp, made a fire reflector, and now it's around 2 o'clock, 2:30, and here in the south of Sweden, the sun goes down at 3:30. So I guess I got an hour of daylight left, and I'm on the bike, so I cannot wait too long or stay too long here. It's not so safe. So pretty happy with the result after all. Now take some coffee, and I think I'll make some shots of Winter Wonderland here. And there are a lot of spruces here, so not much sunshine. But if I look up and look a bit further into the forest, I can see some sun. So I'll make some shots and put them on the video. Well, in the meantime, get some snow, melt it, and some tea after the coffee. I think I know where I can get some of this. Just one second here. Ta-da! Look at this pine tree, all in the sun. That's nice. Should be enough. And otherwise, we have to get some more. Yeah, perfect. And the snow. For those who are asking how much snow is how much water, here is the answer. The cup was full of snow and now it's, well, 1/4, 1/3 maybe, so not much more. Let's find spruce needles. Cold. Cold. Should be enough. Ta-da! And the temperature today is -1. Ah. Well, my going home tea is almost ready. So now I'm going to put everything back into my backpack slowly, and I think when I'm done with that, the tea is also ready, and then enjoy my tea and going to home. Well, for one, this was the video winter barbecue at the Bushcraft camp, and thanks to all who subscribed to my channel. Explosion of subscribers the last 2 weeks, so thank you all. And yeah, it's really motivating. I had to build up today again because it was broken and a little bit different than I expected, but I enjoyed the wintry wonderland, the snow. I had fun. Anyway, now I have to go back with the bike. I have to go back by bike, I have to say, actually. I'm I'm gonna grab my backpack, make some extra shots of the snow and all the trees. And see you next time at Colwoods. Don't forget to subscribe and click on this little thingy here. Then you can subscribe to my channel. Colwoods here. See you next time. Goodbye.